Many people are familiar with the constellation of Orion and Orion's belt, as we have learned about it since such a young age. But what some people don't know much about is Orion's Nebula, also known as M42, located within the constellation. The Orion constellation is represented as a hunter, and on this hunter there is a sword. Within the sword, hanging below the well-known belt, is a fuzzy mass of gas and dust known as Orion's Nebula. Orion's Nebula is a phenomenon in which new stars are born. It is located 1,300 light-years away from Earth in the Milky Way, and gives off a greenish tint with regions of red and violet. With 4 main stars, Orion's Nebula is said to be a large cloud of gas and dust that gives birth to thousands of new stars. These stars are formed when a cloud of gas and dust collapse due to gravity and a hot core forms. This hot core then attracts material, forming a giant spinning disk. This disk gets hotter and smaller, bringing in more and more gas and dust. Eventually, after thousands of years, the spinning disk of hot materials creates a star. You can see that in the picture shown with the stages of star formation. A star starts as a cloud of dust and gas and eventually forms together to create a single star. Orion's Nebula is one of the most well-known areas where stars are formed. A recent study has found that Orion's Nebula is a small part of a huge ring of dust that stretches across hundreds of light years. This discovery, using a new imaging technique, has given some light about the nebula's origins. In the picture shown, you can see the ring that astronomers have found with Orion's Nebula located at the bottom of the ring in yellow. This new discovery can now aid in discovering where exactly Orion's Nebula came from. With this discovery, astronomers have come up with a scenario about Orion's origins. This scenario is that 10 or 20 million years before Orion Nebula existed, a group of massive stars exploded, and this radiation pushed interstellar gas and dust into a dense region, forming the Orion Nebula. If you would like to learn more about Orion's Nebula, Orion's Belt, or the constellation of Orion, look at some of these references. The 4th reference, Scientific American, also gives you more information about the new discovery of the ring that Orion lies on.